How to find a job that will make you happy. All of us want a job that fulfills us and that we feel great about, and sometimes you can end up in situations where you don't feel fulfilled or you don't feel happy at your current position. And that's okay, because today I'm gonna break down my 3-step process to find a job that will make you happy. Before I get into that, you probably feel like you aren't happy at your current job, and that's where I encourage you to take the balance wheel in the description below, because there you're not only going to look at your professional satisfaction, environment, and compensation, but also look at your relationships, your resources, and your health, because they all affect each other. So, how to find a job that will make you happy. The first step is to identify. What do you want to identify? You want to identify what you like and you dislike at your current job, because what you're going to do is you're going to make a set of things that you like, because more than likely there is some traits or some attributes of your current job that you do enjoy. Maybe you don't like the work you do, but you like the hours, or you like your coworkers, whatever it may be. And maybe you like the work you do, or you don't like the culture. But being able to break those things down and get a nice list will make it easier for the future steps, because a job title is simply a set of actions or traits, what you like doing and how you can match that to other things. For example, being a coach, I'm not just a coach, I'm a person who listens to people talk about their problems, and then I like to offer feedback. That's one of my things that I do. I'm also a business owner because I have to market my services. So I do cold reach outs, run paid ads, stuff like that. Those are more things that I do related to my job. So a job title, like I said, it isn't just you're a software engineer. You write code, you interact that code, you play with things, and you get to kind of tinker with stuff and make creations. That's kind of like a software engineer, right? So each job title, just think of it as a set of actions or traits that you do. So with that, try to think of the things that you enjoy doing. What are some actions that you like doing? And once you can figure out those actions that you like doing, you can then apply that and figure out, oh, this job title has some of those things. Like if you like creating things and being creative, there's a lot of different things that are creatives. So being able to understand what you like and dislike will help you pair activities and traits that you need to be within a certain job title. So once you can kind of do those things, you can start playing with different things that you want to do. With that, identify that no job will be 100% perfect. As a coach, I love what I do, and I truly love what I do. I love helping people live a life on their terms, but there are some things that I don't enjoy doing. Sometimes marketing can get old, and doing the cold DMs can get old. And those are some things that are just necessary in the early days of being a coach. But I do love my job and do love what I do overall, so it makes it all worth it. And that's gonna be the same with you. There's gonna be pros and cons to what you decide to go into, but if you really love what you do and you're happy with what you do, those cons will be outweighed by the pros. So again, the first step is to identify what you like and dislike, and identify that job titles are simply a set of actions and characteristics, and how can you match what you like with what a job title or characteristic. Also, what you can do with your dislikes is just reverse engineer those dislikes. So if you like not working from home, or if you dislike being in the office, you can just reverse engineer that to you want to work at home. That's a very simple one, but you know what I mean. There's other things that you can go through your dislikes and you can reverse engineer those to turn those into likes, and then find a job title to match. So first step, again, identify those things. The second step is to explore with a direction. Now it's time to go research, join groups, interview those who are doing it, and look into what you like. So what do I mean? Go research about some of the titles or activities that you like to do, and research how you can pair those with a job title. Join groups of people that you like to do. So if you like being creative, join creative groups, see what they do for jobs. Now, the biggest leverage thing that I think you can do is that once you find a job title and you do some research, go interview people who are doing it, and I bet you most people will be receptive. What I mean by this is go on LinkedIn and search the job titles you come up with, and then message that person saying, hey, I see you're this. So for example, let's do software engineer. So hey, for example, I see that you are a software engineer. I have a lot of interest in becoming a software engineer. Would you mind giving me 30 minutes of your time so you can explain your journey, how you got on it, and what you would do if you were in my shoes? Most people will be pretty open to that because you're asking them about their life and their journey, and people like to talk about themselves. And so go on there, ask questions. What do you specifically do? What do you like about the position? What do you dislike? Find out all of those things, and that can give you a lot of information so you don't have to go make those same mistakes. Or it can inform you that you talk to this person, you're like, oh my gosh, this sounds awesome. So that's what I encourage you to do. Interview those who are doing it. That's the highest leverage thing you can do while you're exploring your options. From there, learn about company cultures. There's a lot of different styles of companies. Companies have hybrids, they have full in office, they have remote. There's different styles. Do companies use a lot of punishment? Do they use positive reinforcement? Go look at those things. Find your preferred working style and culture, and then look into their reputation of the company and look at reviews. Look at reviews of current employees and former employees and find out what that culture is truly like so you can match one to one you would love and it will make you happy. And from there, once you've explored a few things that you're interested in, explore the skills and the technical things that you need to have to be successful and how you can develop those to get the job. So once you identify an area or direction you want to go into, you're going to have to get some skills and build those things up. And that's probably going to be the hardest part, is developing the skills that you need. But if it's something that you're going to love, you'll be willing to do that. So understand the skills, and that's what goes into explore. Explore the direction, explore people are doing it, explore company culture, and finally explore the skills that you need to find a job that will make you happy. Now the third step, the final step to finding a job that will make you happy, is simply execute. Develop and learn the skills you need. Execute upon those, because those are the most important technical things you're gonna need to get the job. From there, make a list of companies that you'd want to apply at. Once you make that list, I would encourage you to not only apply, but after you apply, or even before you apply, find someone within the company and reach out to them saying, hey, I'm applying to this company, I have a lot of interest, I see you work here. Would you mind giving me a few tips on what you would do if you were in my shoes? Because maybe that person knows the hiring manager, and if you can get them on a Zoom call and they like you, they might recommend you to the hiring manager, excuse me. Also, they could maybe tell you some tips and tricks to applying with the company. Some companies will want you to follow up multiple times, so maybe they'll be able to give you some helpful insights like, hey, follow up 2 or 3 times, we're swamped with applications, whatever it may be. But there's only higher leverage by reaching out to a person that works there, and that can be very helpful. So once you've developed the skills, find that list of companies, apply and do reach outs, and finally build a cover letter and resume and interview skills to get ready for those things. I guess you've already applied, so you've already built your cover letter resume, but practice those interview skills so you're ready when the interview comes up and you're prepared to make a great impression upon the company that you want to end up at. Now, once you do those things, finally, get the job. Once you're in the job, you might not be happy instantly, and you will continue to learn and develop into what you like. The first job that you make this leap and this transition to into something that'll make you happy, it might not make you happy fully and make you feel like you're making the impact you want, but it'll give you a direction. It'll help you understand where you want to go next. So maybe you're a software engineer, you go work at a company and you're like, I really like what I do. I love what I do. This is the right field for me, but I don't like the culture at that company. So then you can make another move to a different company where the culture is better. And eventually you'll be able to find the position that'll truly make you happy. Again, it won't be instant, but I promise you, if you go along this journey, you'll feel great about it. So that was how to find a job that will make you happy. Hit that subscribe button and like button below. It truly helps us and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.